Hello, and welcome to another episode of The Comic Book Veteran. My name is Patrick, and I am the comic book veteran because I like comic books and I'm a veteran. So, today I want to talk about another of the Pedigree collections. Today I'm going to talk about what's called the Eldon collection. And this is a Golden Age collection, books primarily in the 1940s. And they are all unique in that they have the name Eldon written on the cover. Okay, so what's the big deal about that? Well, there's a few things that raise a lot of questions about this pedigree. And research, as I have come across in the CGC forums, indicate that there were at least 3 different boys who grew up in that time frame, in that area of the country, as you could look at the distribution codes, who were named Eldon. And further research indicates that one of them's last name was Tuft. I'm going to try this, so bear with me. Tuffensamer, Eldon Dedini, and the third one is Eldon Hammond, Hamman. And there are, from what indications seem to be, 2 of the signatures were very similar, particularly the Tuffensamer and the Hammond signatures appear to be kind of similar. It looks like Eldon Dedini's signature is a very blocky, set of letters, because he was a little younger than the other 2. Now, my particular book from the Eldon collection is a CBCS book. It's a Master Comics number 66. This is recognized as the Eldon copy, off-white pages. Now, I'm going to zoom in here a little bit, and you can see that there's a signature across the top that just says Eldon. This book grades at a 7.5 per CBCS. If you send it off to CGC, it might get a 7. It might get an 8. It could go either way. But, obviously this is another book that I look at as very historically significant for a number of reasons. It is a book that came out in March of 1946, so this is 76, 77 years old at this point. There are other sub-stories that are in here. You'll see down here it's got Radar and Bullet Man and Nayoka, who had her own not TV series, listen to me, had her own comic book series for quite a while. Actually, there's a few Nayoka series throughout the 40s and 50s, and I've got a few of those books as well. But you see Captain Marvel Jr. flying over the pyramids and the Sphinx. So, this is one of those things, again, you go to history, the pyramids and the Sphinx are fascinating bits of history. And here we are, historically thousands of years separated from them, and they're on a comic book because they are. I find those structures to be absolutely fascinating. Is that the topic of this video? No. But it goes to show that it's not just today that we're fascinated with them. We're fascinated with them 75 years ago. We're fascinated with them 100 years ago. Or, you can go back for a long, long time regarding that. But anyway, that is my Eldon book. The books kind of started appearing in the 80s and weren't recognized by CGC for a long time because you couldn't really trace a lot of the history of them. And I think that's kind of added to the murkiness between which Eldon it is. I would be more than happy to learn anything if anybody has any more information about these. Always up for knowledge, and I like to turn around and share that knowledge, whatever I have. I never claim to own or know everything or own all the everything books. I don't. I'm just a guy that's been in the right place at the right time with a lot of books. And I feel very fortunate and blessed to have had those. And basically, a wife that's put up with it for quite a while now. So I'm grateful for her. I'm grateful for you watching this shorter episode. I'm generally aiming for, I don't know, let's say 7 to 10 minutes through each of these episodes. And I'm filming quite a few of them in one day, just so I have some stuff to load up, and then I'll play catch up at some point because I'm going to have to do some editing and intro, extra, outro, that sort of thing. It's all a learning curve for me. So I'm learning, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. Again, I appreciate your time. I hope you have learned a little something. I'll try to put some of the other, or hopefully by the time you see this, I will have been able to get snaps of some of the other signatures for your own comparison. Maybe you know something or see something that others have missed. Again, thank you. Hope you have a fantastic day. My name is Patrick, and I am the Comic Book Veteran.